15 days from launch. I have a full day of classes today from 8 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. But I'm taking my laptop with me because there are gaps in between and I can work through those breaks without coming back to my room. But anyways, so today's task would be to firstly improve the landing page and the dashboard UI. Right now it's kind of a very placeholder type of UI. So I would want to change that. Also to add more personalization and account making features to it, like the user's name and stuff, so that later I can have a thing where people can find their friends, interact with other coders, and have leaderboards and stuff like that. So I would need some inputs to build a user profile. Apart from that, there are some changes that I made to the database. Earlier I was storing the time of users in hours on the database, but that was losing a lot of memory because in actuality the time is being calculated in milliseconds, like the session time, the start and the end time, but I was storing it using hours, so it was losing a lot of its value due to round offs. So I was thinking I'll just add everything as milliseconds, like the actual value on the back end, and then change it according to the form I want when I'm presenting. And for that I have to update all the interactions with the back end. And apart from that, there are a few here and there tasks that I need to do. The main task, I don't know if I will be able to start it today, would be to create the community aspect in which coders can find other coders and look into their profile and see what they are doing. So sooner or later I'll be working on that, because that would be the final update I want before launching this extension. Alright, so I'll see you after the classes.
अच्छा मैं अपने स्टॉक सेक्टर वाला इसके देखिए कल कुछ दिग्गज स्टॉक पिक्चर्स ने शॉर्ट कवरिंग विटनेस करी, वहां कुछ लोकेट करने की कोशिश करते हैं स्ट्रेंथ पे। पहला स्टॉक रखूंगा स्क्रीन पे बजाज फिनसर्व।
I've invested in this one.
Finally got done with today's classes. So we had classes today in two halves. The first half had three classes: the network programming class, financial management class, and an astrophysics class. And on the second half, we had the Android development lab. In the breaks I had between the first half and the second half, and in between the first half only, I started on working on the landing page of the extension. So in between those breaks, I started with working on the landing page of the extension. I previously had a landing page, but it was not very good. Like the design was not very well, although it was very functional. But today I used Claude AI, which is very good for designing any web page, and like finalize the UI design of my landing page and my dashboard, which looks something like this. So this is how the landing page looks right now. And by the way, this is all created by Claude. This would be the landing page that I'm thinking. Like this is the basic template. A few changes I will do maybe, but this works good for me. And presenting the dashboard of my extension. So this is like a crazy thing that Claude has done for me. So it has very well created the dashboard that I wanted to, with like the libraries that I wanted it to integrate and the things like the other scores that I wanted it to have. So I think the dashboard looks pretty well made, and like in the final version probably I'll change the ordering, but I'm not changing the design, so this looks pretty good. So the basic UI design I would say is almost done for now, thanks to AI. But next thing that I would need to do is to integrate it with the backend database that I have. Like I had a previous landing page and dashboard and everything was integrated there, so I just have to copy the code from there and paste it on my new code, and I think I would be good to go. And yeah, so that's what I would be working right now.
I'm legit playing good also. What is happening? Hey, you don't deserve the job, dog. Fucker. Hey.
After a lot of unnecessary odd.js errors, I finally switched back to Firebase and created a basic authentication functionality for the people who want to join in. Did everything by myself, of course. But this is what it looks like. This is the landing page, and when I go for getting started, it redirects you to a sign up page where you can sign up using Google or GitHub. And if I sign in using Google, it lets me in and shows me how much time it is left for launch from right now, and it also adds the user details into the Firebase database. So after making a few minor changes, the website is live right now You can see it is hosted on Vercel, and check the description to visit the link and pre-register right now. After the completion of the landing page, the main things that are left to do are adding a leaderboard feature and basically creating the community aspect where developers can look into other developers, also adding some more minor features to the extension, and finally integrating everything from the backend to the dashboard UI that I just created. But before that, I have to complete some work for my internship, and if I get time, then I'll start working on the extension. Taking a break from work to complete my workout. I had a full day, so the step goal is completed, but still have to do 1 hour of workout. Feeling a bit tired, so I'll just run for 1 hour today. 20 minutes in, my body is feeling the heat and it's already crying for help. And in about 20 days, I have to run a 21-kilometer marathon. I don't know if I'm visible with this. All I can do is push right now. I have like 15 minutes left, and right now I've completed just 5 kilometers. I'll just give like my 100% in this 15 minutes and see how much I can do, like how much kilometers I can cover. 1 hour over. In the last 15 minutes did 2.6 kilometers. Yeah. Post-run interview. Pathetic performance, I would say. Could not even complete. Couldn't even do like 10K in 1 hour and couldn't even run for 1 hour continuously. That's a very bad sign. Like the legs were not working good. The body was paining. I was just like a dog. I can feel the weight on my body and need to do something to complete 21K after 20 days from today, if my calculations are right. I have nothing else to say. All I can say is it's only up from here, and I hope soon I get back to my normal, at least a better athletic form. And since I'm like doing workouts every day, I think like the weight is also reducing, like will be reducing. It's only 2 days or 3 days right now, and not thinking about the goal that much, just putting in 1 hour of workout every day. That would be the goal. And so it's 10, that would be the goal. So it's 10:30 right now. I'll freshen up, eat my eggs, then I have to complete my internship task. And then I have to complete my internship task. Got done with the internships task. It's 12:30 and I'm done for the day. I would say it was a pretty productive day, and I was able to do all the work that I wanted to. I gave around 5 hours of work on my internship task, attended 3 theory classes and 2.5 hours of my practical class, and also completed and launched the landing page for the extension. Apart from that, completed around 15,000 steps today, did a 1 hour workout, and yeah, I guess that marks the end of today. If you want to pre-register for the extension, the link of the landing page would be in the description. You can go out and check it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.